Yes, family. Is another hardcore series tonight, you know what I mean? And this is part second, you know what I mean, or part two. You know what I mean? And we are gonna blaze up some natural healing fire, meaning, medicine is when you know things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Medicine is like if you know what the water can do to your body. You understand, family? Yeah. If you can know what the grass do to our body, that is medicine. So these are the video what I'm playing for you to know the like the things of the world and how to live long and how to communicate with life itself and how to communicate with your, you know what I mean, with your within to your without, you know what I mean, like when you communicate with me and all of these things, you know what I mean, family. Yeah, man. So open your eyes, don't be blind. Open your mind, know how to think. Open your ears, know what to listen, you know what I mean. The most important thing, yeah, open your mouth, know what to say. All right, remember, Satan is a vibration, like negativity. You understand, family? And being negativity, when you have a negative thought, yeah, you can think, say, oh, to hate me, innit? So that is like Satan, innit? Like this Satan or this evil, what they have in the earth, yeah, is like, is hate, innit? Like negative meaning they don't like you for no reason. Sometimes someone just see you out of the blue and they just hate you in it. So that is negativity. That you can call him Satan. You can call that evil. You understand, family? So like what I'm saying, Satan is just a vibration in it. Yeah, it's just a thinking. So remember I say open the door for the rich and the poor. Like you see today, the rich is dying, the poor is dying. You understand me? Me say open the door for the young and the old. The young is in prison, meaning it's like they don't know what to do unless they listen to the system. The young is in prison, the old is in prison. You understand, family? Yeah. So if the whole don't know what to do, what the kids them going to do? They're gonna watch the TV or read some book, enslave themselves to mental destruction. Because right now, when you see someone have on a mask, that to show you they give up on you already, innit? Yeah, they give up on you. They're not fighting for their life, innit? So if they are not fighting for their life, yeah, so that means that they will sink you same way, innit? So be strong, mind strong, sight strong, word strong, listening strong. You understand, family? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share the link in some groups I have on WhatsApp. Remember, I got a group on WhatsApp called Family Circle where we build together and we grow together. When the time come, we can put like a pound together and we buy whatever thing because we living in a money world, innit? So, family, the aim is not for us to be rich, but for us to live long and prosper. The system never make for you to be prosper. You understand, family? Yeah, the system was meant to drain your life within earth, innit? Yeah, it really sad, innit, family? So remember, help me to share the link, and I'm going to share the link while I play this video to start up the live, you know what I mean, family? So remember, inbox me, get my number, and we pull together, you know what I mean? Alright, so help me to share the link. I'm going to share the link on few spots same way. And next, after, we take it to the next level. Like what me I say, the next level, family. These things is not for the public eyes. You know what I mean? Like these things never make for you to see it on TV. Or you just run into it and or someone is going live and showing all of these things. No, it don't make like that. You know what I mean? You have to research. And next, find the researcher. And next, make sure you're finding the right researcher. You understand, family? So when I'm saying these things don't make for the public eye, you're not gonna really see these things. You understand, family? It's research thing. You know what I mean? And the videos them what I play is researcher. You understand? So listen. Alright, so what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna start up the live and starting it up. Alright, I'm gonna start it like this, yeah? I'm about one world, one family, one circle, yeah? Alright, love your family.
Remember who you are.
One world.
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 One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world, me say, you know.
One world.
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 One world. One world.
One world. One
Every day we wake up and pray for a better day, a better way. Every day.
One world, support the movement.
England. One world. Support the movement.
England, yeah? One world. Support the thing.
England. Trinidad. One world. Support the thing.
UK, Jamaica. One world. Support the thing. One world.
The UK. Ghana. One world. Support the movement. Big stuff happening.
England and Montserrat. One world. Support the movement.
England, Morocco, one world. Support the movement, man.
Jamaica. One world. Keep the movement. Jamaica. One world. Keep the movement. Jamaica. One
Alright, one world we say Jamaica, support the thing, don't leave the thing, big up the thing.
Jamaica supports one world.
One world. Jamaica.
Jamaica, one world, support it.
Ireland, one world. Support the movement.
Ireland. One world. Support.
St. Lucia, Martinique, one world, me say, you know. Support the thing. St. Lucie, Martinique, supportez bagay la. Yon latte, un seul latte. D'accord? Yes, I please force.
Moldova, one world. Support the movement.
Moldova, one world, support the movement. Yeah.
Romania, one world. Support the thing.
Italy. One world. Support the movement.
I'm from Cape Verde. I just want to say one world, support the thing, one world.
Family circle. Hallelujah. And you know, remember we are all our brother keeper, our sister keeper. So, you know, knowledge is a wonderful thing, but knowing the earth, it's beautiful. Unity, inbox me.
Kurdistan. One world. Support the movement.
Afghanistan, New York.
Lithuania, one world. Support the woman.
Zimbabwe, Lizo, support. One world.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Jamaica represent. One world, support the movement, peace, love, unity. Yeah, Terry said that. Bless up.
Eritrea, one world. Support the movement.
Ethiopia, one world, support the movement.
Salam.
Yeah.
Brazil and Jamaica, one world. Support the team, yeah? Brazil, Jamaica, é nóis.
Support one world. Polska, Poland. Zmieniamy świat na lepsze.
Croatia, one world. Support movement.
Yeah, man. One world. Support the thing. The unity we say. Straight.
Albania, one world. Support the thing. Shqipëria Madhe, një bashkim në boat. Together.
Me in Nigeria. Hello? From Benin City, the heartbeat of Nigeria. one world supported. Baba talk me is Wawese Damo. Wawese.
Merhaba, UK, Turkish, one world, support the team.
Algeria, English, and support the movement.
UK, Egypt, support the movement. Assalamu alaikum from Egypt.
One world, support the movement.
Words are not just elements of speech or writing, because they can be used to strengthen the effects of magic, which is the art of directing and controlling energy. When spoken out loud, words transform into frequencies and vibrations that could be used to direct energy. This is one of the first steps to creating magic effects. Most people will laugh at the idea of magic being real, but only if they knew what magic really is and how magic is being used to control them. They wouldn't be laughing then, would they? The world is dominated by magic. Until you train your eyes to see how magic is used to control you, you will never know how the world really works. The controllers who pull the strings of politicians are well aware of how magic works. Many of them actually practice the art of magic, which is why they are sometimes referred to as the dark magicians. Unfortunately, they like to use magic for power and evil purposes, instead of using it to change the world into a better place. The most powerful thing in the universe is energy. If you learn how to control and direct this energy, you will become one of the most powerful people on earth. Why do you think the controllers, the dark magicians, are so obsessed with magic and energy? What is the definition of magic? Here is an excerpt from the book titled Word Magic: The Powers and Occult Definition of Words, that explains what magic is. The word magic is derived from the Old French word magique, Latin magicus, and Greek magikos. One of the earliest definitions of magic is the art of influencing events and producing marvels using hidden natural forces. Magic has a strong relation with magnetic and electrical energy. Did you not notice that the word magnetic has the word magic in it? Take out net and magnetic, and you are left with the word magic. The art of magic is often practicing along with certain words and sacred geometries. The common words that are used in magic rituals are the words that produce powerful sound tones when spoken out loud. These sound tones have powerful vibrational patterns, which are used to direct and control energy and harness its power. Sound is able to direct energy for the reason that it carries certain frequency patterns that attract energy to flow in a controllable manner. Furthermore, sound is one of the natural forces used by nature to create crystalline structures and sacred geometries, which are some of the building blocks of matter. Power of words. Once you know how words, along with sound, can be used to direct energy to produce magic effects, you will know that words could be as powerful or even more powerful than swords. When you move the letters around in words to the front, you get sword. This is not an accident. Nearly all words in the English language are carefully designed and put together in a way that produces magic effects, so that the creators, the dark magicians of these words, can trick you into playing their con game. Is this hard for you to believe? Are light bulbs flashing like crazy on your head right now? If not, you still have a lot to learn, because you do not even realize that you have been slaved. Maybe this quote from The Matrix could help wake you up. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us, even now in this very room. You could see it when you look outside your window or when you turn on your television. You could feel it when you go for a walk, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. The dark magicians like to tell you what they are doing to you, or planning to do to you, in movies and in TV shows. The binding powers of words and contracts. Another word that they like to use into playing their con game is contract. When you separate contract in half, you get con and tract. As a verb, the word con is defined as to swindle or trick. As a noun, the word tract is defined as a brief treatise or pamphlet for general distribution. Based on the two definitions, when you put con and tract together, you get a deceptive treatise or a treatise full of trickery. When you sign a contract with a corporation or the government, you are agreeing to a fraudulent and deceptive treatise. In other words, you are being conned. Good news is that pretty much all the contracts you made with corporations and government agencies are fraudulent, since they do not come with full disclosure. How to decipher words to find their deeper meanings and intent. If all you do is look at the common definition of a word, you will never know the deeper meaning of it. To find its deeper meanings, you need to look below its surface, dissect its layers, and look at it from many different angles. This means that you may need to use an etymology dictionary to find the origins of the word, split and rearrange the word using the art of anagram. Once you find the origins of a word, dissect its layers, and look at it from many different angles, the true intent and meanings of the word magically become noticeable inside your mind. So next time you look up a definition of a word, do not only look at its face value, but also look at its origins, prefix, and suffix. How words could be used as magic spells. When you speak words, you are casting your thoughts and vibrations into the Earth's magnetic field, or magic field, which is the energy field that creates the reality of Earth. If you are not careful and say certain words together, you can actually cast a spell without even being aware of it. Have you ever wondered why one of the first things they teach you to do in school is how to spell? When you go to school for the first time in your life, you were taught the alphabet, which is made of letters that are designed using sacred geometry. These letters are ideograms, which are written symbols that represent ideas. After learning the alphabet, you are taught how to spell, using letters of the alphabet. This is to prepare you for the day you could cast magic spells through the use of spelling. Did you notice that magic spell and spelling have the word spell in them? This is no accident. It is right in your face. The hidden intent of spelling is to cast magic spells. Most people are too ignorant, lacking in knowledge, so that they have no idea what they are actually doing when they yell harsh words at one another using swear words or curse words. They did not call them curse words for no reason. Are you starting to see the big picture yet? Why do you think most parents tell their kids to stop cursing when they use swear words too much? Even at a subconscious level, we intuitively know that it is not good to use curse words too much. Maybe next time we should listen to our intuition and do some research to find out why we feel that way. The main reason why they teach you how to spell words correctly is to make sure that each letter or geometry is arranged the same way every time you write something. This will help you strengthen the effects of certain words. After learning how to spell words, you are taught to cast those spellings into sentences, phrases, and ideas without teaching you about their magic effects. The purpose of this is to prevent you from knowing the true intention of language, so that the dark magicians can control your mind using magic spells. Their magic spells cannot control 100% of your mind, but they do affect your mind more than you realize. Just like how subliminal messages can affect your subconscious to a large degree. By now, you should know what I mean when I said earlier that nearly all words in the English language are carefully designed and put together by the minions of the controllers, the dark magicians, to trick you into playing their con game. Most other languages are also created for this purpose. How to protect your mind from spells of the dark magicians. One of the most effective ways to protect your mind from magic spells is to become more aware of them and how they are being used to control you. For example, when a magician does a magic trick, the magician can fool you into believing that the trick is real. However, if you figure out how the trick is done, you can no longer be fooled because you know it is an illusion. In other words, you have become aware of the trick and it cannot deceive you anymore. The magic trick example above is similar to how dark magicians are using real magic spells to control your mind. Once you realize that magic is real and become aware of how dark magicians are using magic spells to control you, then their magic spells lose their effects. Your awareness is one of the most powerful spiritual powers that you have. Learn how to use it wisely, and the dark magicians will not be able to control you. To learn how to use power of your awareness wisely, you need to learn the right knowledge. With the right knowledge, you can increase and strengthen your awareness. Since you now know how magic affects you, next time you make a wish using words or yell at someone using curse words, you may want to think twice before saying those words. Like they say, be careful what you wish for. This article was written by Pao Chang, and you can visit his website at energyfanatics.com.
Yes, family. Sorry about the early when I was talking and then I hear my voice. I thought I did turn on the voice and the voice wasn't talking. But sometimes when you see things like those, true, because I have a lot of switch I have to turn on and turn off. So all of the videos them what I have in the playing list is like it will look alike in it. So yeah, sorry about that. And sometimes you can just put an inbox say, oh, you're not hearing me or something like that, because when I'm talking and you're not hearing me, I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting your time, and we never come on the earth to waste our time, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, our time is very important, you know what I mean? Yeah, and like today I do a little live video on Instagram, and I was talking about, because I go out and when I go out I see loads of family having on mask on their nose and all of these things, and the point what I'm trying to say, once you see they are wearing the mask and all these things, family, remember they already give up on you, innit? Yeah, or the system pull them in. We have to stand up in it, family. Them have you're exempt from wearing the mask, you know. I don't wait, I maybe have the card with me, you know. Wait, I can show you. Yeah, so whenever I go out, I always have it in this here. And this is the card. You see? This is the card. Don't know if you're seeing it good, like. You see? Alright, I can spin it around. Yeah, so this is the next one on the other side. You see? So that is the card I use daily, but sometimes I don't have to use it, you know what I mean? I just show them like a bad face, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, don't ask me nothing. So, you know what I mean, family? But if you're there around family who is wearing the mask, you're gonna wear it too. You're gonna say, oh, everybody is wearing it, but family, yeah, be strong, you know what I mean? Be strong, be wise, be smart. You know what I mean, family? So now, I'm gonna lick the topic now. Alright, so now we are talk about the system. Yes, we could start the system now. Yeah, so we just gonna blaze up some fire and blazing up some fire, family. Hot. Alright, so now we are going to start it up, yeah? Alright, this one, I'm going to show you about the whole government system, you know what I mean, family? Remember the government, them working like from a map, innit? And working from a map is like, every week they go to a meeting, yeah? And every meeting then them working from some rules and laws, because really and truly they can't just enslave us just like that, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, because family will rebel back, innit? Yeah, so they have to work with some rules and law and say, oh, they are going by this rules, just like the police, them, they go by that rule and this rule, you understand, family? So they can't just do things just like that. But we have to know, say, hear me, these people is not playing the game fair, you understand me? Or they are not treating us fair, yeah, because our life is not a game, innit? Because if when you leave this earth, remember, it's not like you're going to come back into the earth and remember everything, or yeah, you will get a little bit of dream there and a little bit of dream there, but not like you're gonna remember everything like that, innit, family? So remember, open your eyes and don't be blind, and know, say, every government is going by this plan, you know what I mean? And call it plan then. Alright, let me drop it, family. Yeah, now the show I get hot up now, so just open the live with that word magic, and now we're starting it, yeah? And video behind video. Love you, family.
On cover of The Economist titled The World in 2021, we can see a slot machine with a lever shaped in the form of the world. There is a saying in casinos and gambling that the house always wins, which can be hinting at that the globalists are eventually going to win either way. The slot machine has 4 sections which can represent the year divided into 3 months and periods. We can see the hold, cash out and bet buttons. In addition, there is the insert stimulus funds for the insert coin section, which hints at the universal basic income to be given to the population for doing nothing. Others have argued that the digital mining project using the energy of the human body through microchip implants with the patent number 060606 will be a precondition for the universal basic income. This project is funded by Bill Gates. However, this would make the people dependent on these funds and enslave them to be reliant on the globalists. The universal basic income is like the carrot and the stick. At the bottom of the slot machine we can see rays of lights or of the sun, which can signify the bringer of light, morning star, similar to the symbols used by the Illuminati or satanic cults. On the first side we can see the virus cell, which reminds that weak and helpless humans are to viruses and pandemic all throughout history, including the plague and Spanish flu. The vaccine is shown as a cure for the pandemic, however over half of the world's population are against the vaccine. The best projections believe that the required number of vaccinations to be implemented can only be achieved by 2024. We have witnessed Pfizer and Moderna announce that they have found a viable vaccine, however we do not know of the side effects, and if they will be successful. These and many other vaccines and companies are supported and funded by Gavi and ID 2020. There are also hundreds of other companies and countries working on a possible vaccine. There are talks of forced and mandatory vaccinations around the world. Even if a vaccine is found, wealthier countries will receive the vaccines first, leaving the poorer nations to fend for themselves. Furthermore, there is a child emoji wearing a mask, which can be that even children would be affected or required to wear a mask. Another meaning could be that they plan to design and manipulate DNA in newborn children, to make them more resilient to future viruses. Moreover, the question mark can be interpreted as that we need to wait and see. On the next section we can see a nuclear bomb or biological weapon and Joe Biden. This can represent that Joe Biden is going to return to the nuclear agreement with Russia and Iran which Trump had left. The nuclear bomb can also be a contingency plan if the globalists' plans for the Great Reset, pandemic and New World Order fail. They would use nuclear bombs to achieve their goals. The picture of Joe Biden is because they want Joe Biden to return America to the globalists' agreements and organizations that Trump had left. Joe Biden has vowed to return to these agreements, organizations, to allocate funds to renewable energy and the climate. However, we are likely to witness resistance from the Republicans which can gridlock the system. We can see a torn American flag that can represent America collapsing and dividing into smaller states, and some states like Texas and California asking for independence. Others have said that Biden and his presidency is going to lead to the collapse of America. Moreover, the TikTok logo can be linked to it being banned in America. However, it could also refer to the TikTok sound that a clock makes, meaning that a time is approaching, or time is running out like a countdown. In addition, it could also be that social media and corporations are the thing that is going to lead to the collapse of America. The third section shows a question mark, the sign for the American dollar, renewable wind energy turbine and the Chinese flag. The reason why the dollar is the world reserve currency is because of the petrodollar system. As the world heads towards cleaner and renewable energy, the dollar would lose its reserve currency status. This would lead to China increasing its influence and power around the world. We are also going to witness the United Nations working even closer with China during the Biden presidency. In addition, only time will tell if Joe Biden removes Chinese sanctions, or if the deep state forces his hand to continue with the sanctions. The reason why Trump had left the Paris Climate Agreement was because without fossil fuels, America and the dollar would lose the majority of its power, and 50% of its wealth. This could lead to some states asking for independence and to leave the United States. We are likely to witness the move towards the Green New Deal, which is a project of the globalists. The world is going to move towards electric cars and greener energy by 2030, which will lead to the collapse of petrol prices and the American dollar. On the fourth column we can see a chart with an increase and a line going up, which could signify inflation, which is expected to take place around the world. Countries have printed record numbers of currency, which is going to lead to inflation. This is going to speed up and lead to cryptocurrencies being adopted. Citibank has announced that the dollar would lose 20% of its value in 2021. It could also signify the rise in prices or unemployment around the world. Moreover, the burning leaf can signify forest fires around the world or the climate. Countries around the world have agreed to reduce fossil fuel usage and to decrease emissions in the next few years. Trump and America had left this agreement. Furthermore, the logo for video calling, Zoom or Skype, represents the online world and digital life, and that online education, work and socializing will continue online for the foreseeable future. In addition, we can again see the picture of the virus. If the plans of the globalists fail, then they plan to cash out. Some believe that they will plunge the world into darkness or create a global blackout, while others believe that the Great Reset will take place. Moreover, looking at the picture diagonally, the inflation chart, $, American flag torn apart and question mark could hint at America being divided or the dollar collapsing. The Great Reset plans to reset and create a new world order and global digital cryptocurrency. They also plan to reset society, beliefs, religions, culture and anything that has a link to the old world and system. These are the same people and groups that were behind capitalism, communism, Marxism and socialism. The pandemic has been used to bulldoze over the old system, preparing it for the new system and the Great Reset. As we move towards the digital age, people will be left unemployed as machines and AI take over the world's production. The globalists plan to prevent an uprise by implementing the universal credit system, and to control the world's population by integrating AI with the social credit system. The globalists also plan to vaccinate the majority of the world's population, and integrate AI with medical information, big data, and Internet of Things to enslave the world to the new system. Neuralink and Starlink would also be integrated with AI to also control people, and enslave them easier. With the new technology and system, they also plan to reduce the world's population below 500 million. The United Nations announced that we are going to face global food supply shortage, and break in the supply chain due to the pandemic. We have witnessed the world adopt digital technology during the pandemic in all parts of their lives, which would have usually taken 10 years. Their ultimate goal is to reset the world and system, while creating a new form of human that has been formatted of previous norms, culture, beliefs and religions. Both Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab have both stated that the world would never be same again following the pandemic. We will have to see how things play out.
Yeah, family, so like what I say now is like, you don't know whosoever behind this thing is like, it's like the government. It can be the government make this video same way in a family. You know what I mean? But we have to believe in us. See the number up there. Inbox me, get the number and we pull together. Open your eyes, don't be blind. And I say the next video, what I'm going to play, this one going to be serious, you know what I mean? And this is how they grow us up. You know what I mean? When you come in, when I'm going to take you back to school, yeah? It's like when you go into school, they teach you about first and second in it. But really and truly, you're not first and you're not second in it. So when someone say you're better, like someone is better than you, that is politics. That is like making you feel not appreciated. Even when someone say you are better than the next person, they are making the next person feeling not appreciated. When you go work and you have to look up to someone and say, yo, boss or manager or supervisor above you, you directly look down upon yourself for that, because that person where they call themselves supervisor and all of these things, it's like they are more than you, they are getting more pay than you and all of these things. So that is the system we grow up in. You understand, family? When we'll watch a sports, yeah, it's like one have to win, innit? But what about just having fun, innit? We don't need to say, oh, you better than me. You better than me in swimming. I'm better than you in running. But it's not about competition. You know what I mean, family? I'm going to show you this, yeah? I'm going to show you a European sister. And this sister was on fire. She was on big fire. Yeah, man. So, I'm going to play this video now. And you're going to see what I'm talking about, yeah? Hold on there. And it's like sometimes you get program and you have to know say it's a program you're getting. Like, oh, you are the best. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're walking around every day, oh, I'm the best. Like Usain Bolt, yeah? Usain Bolt is walking around the whole entire world saying he's the fastest man in the world. Everybody say, yeah, he's Jamaican, yeah? Oh, Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world. Not everybody in the world did get the opportunity to run with Usain Bolt or run in the Olympic and all of those things, innit? But it's just like, oh, they teach us, you know what I mean? To be, yeah, them teach us to be disabled in our mind. Like, you gonna think someone is better than you? No, no one is better than you, family. We are all equal, innit? When I say equal, we come into the world for the earth purpose, not for competition against each other. You crazy? Nah, man, not for competition against each other. Show me someone in the world better than you. But if you try to do running, they'll show you a million person better than you. Don't run competition with mankind. They're just proper disabled, you know what I mean, family? Alright, so this video, what I'm going to play, it was a European sister was highlighting how the system grow them up to be racist and feel like they are better than black, and black feel say they are better than white. It's the same trick. It's the same mind manipulated thing. But I love how the sister was talking. You know what I mean? And the sister was talking powerful. Wait there. Bill Gates. No, not Bill Gates. I need to start to find the video there more quicker, innit? Have mercy on me. Wait the family. Yeah, man, that's a black brother. No. I need to find the video, the music. I know it says in this category. It's a loads of video I have, family. Loads. You see? And I don't want to say something and play the wrong one, innit? What I just did, yeah, see it? I know, and it's right beside me, you know. It's just right beside me. Alright, hear this European sister. And remember, when you see people say black power is the same thing, you know what I mean, family? They're setting us against each other. And if we work together, we all can achieve. Not succeed, achieve, yeah? Alright, watch this video. I love this video.
White people were better than black people. I'm still recovering. New Jim Crow, pervasive, systemic racism. But this is just a past, and if you are white and you're not somewhat ashamed, something's wrong with you.
This 69-year-old speaker at the Drive with Maud rally in Brunswick, Georgia, admits she grew up racist. As you know, Ahmaud Arbery was the 25-year-old jogger who was stalked and murdered by 64-year-old Gregory McMichael and his 34-year-old son, Travis. Gregory McMichael worked in the district attorney's office for more than 2 decades, but he kept losing his badge for failure to comply with training regulations. In fact, the disgraced ex-officer had no official gun, nor any officer ID. He was stripped of his police vehicle, had no arrest powers, and was reduced to desk duty when he decided to retire in 2019.
Johnson called it a great embarrassment that McMichael was back on the job. And then it happened again. Records show he failed to get enough training in 2018. Early last year, Johnson took away McMichael's badge and gun again, but didn't fire him. Just 8 months later, McMichael would be the center of a national controversy, caught on tape holding a gun in the back of a pickup truck.
The 69-year-old speaker educates on how she and other white people raised in racist countries like America can start the path to recovery. Let's have a listen.
Be separate, and everything in my society taught me that white people were better than black people. It was taught everywhere, and that's how I grew up. Now, that racist hard shell began to crack for me a little bit when I got in high school and started reading some books. You don't have to move somewhere, you just need to read, people. Read.
They put in a book.
I started reading.
That's right.
And began to make some friends, began to crack a little bit. But I'm here to tell you, though it's taken a lifetime of recovery. It didn't come all at once. I'm still recovering. It's deep-seated in there, folks.
My Lord.
Now, we don't have that old Jim Crow stuff anymore, but we sure have the new Jim Crow. It's in our criminal justice system.
That's right.
And our children are still being brought up in a society that has pervasive systemic racism.
That's right.
Some say we shouldn't shame white folks about their past, but this isn't just about the past.
This is present.
And if you are white and you're not somewhat ashamed, something's wrong with you.
I know that's right.
Now, I know that shame is not somewhere we want to live, but we should work through it. Work through it. Consider doing something better. And there are ways we can do this, and we can do it with love.
Yes.
But you can't just come to a rally or read a book and be all woke and anti-racist. No. One activist says that racism is not like a cavity in the tooth that you can just go to a dentist and have him drill out and fill it. It's not like that. No, racism is more like gingivitis, like gum disease. And if you don't brush and floss your teeth every day, it comes back up. It'll come right on back up. And that's what's happening. And our white folks need to work on this. I see some white folks out there. We need to work on this. Our black and brown sisters don't need to always have to carry this load. We do need to listen to their leadership, but we need to be willing to put our money and put our actions to work every day. Every day to make a difference. You know, you say, I see t-shirts, you say, I want to run with Maud. Well, as somebody said about Maud, but he didn't run just 1 or 2 days a week. He ran every day to stay in shape. And we have to train ourselves. If you want to be a part of this work, we need to know that running with Maud, as somebody said, is not a sprint. I can tell you myself, I'm 69 years old, it's a lifetime marathon. A lifetime marathon. Now, you do have to pace yourself, and you may need to take a break. We know that, because you get awfully tired out, and I know some of you are. But the reason you take that break is so you can get back in there. And like brushing your teeth and flossing, we need to make sure that working for justice is a daily habit. It needs to be a daily habit.
What are your thoughts? What would this world look like if we could have open, honest conversations about racism? Because we still, to this day, have Caucasians writing to us saying things like, oh, thank goodness the UK isn't racist. Or things like, I don't see color, which is really code word for, I refuse to acknowledge and see the suffering that black people are enduring at the hands of racism. We want to hear your thoughts below. Leave your comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, make sure that you subscribe, and hit the bell notifications to be notified of new videos. Leave a comment below, share the video, and come over to TanyaTKO.com to subscribe to my personal mailing list and drop me a message of a viral story that you'd like for me to cover. See you on the other side. Peace.
Yes, family, that video there was good still, you know what I mean? So, you see, for someone to say they are better than you is like a gingivitis. It's like, and we have to work on it together to make them know that, hear me, not one man in this world can be a billionaire. No, we all are a billionaire. You understand, family? Not one someone can be a celebrity. We all are a celebrity. You are my celebrity and I am your fan. I will be your fans. You understand, family? I don't need no fans, you know what I mean? I need family. You understand? I remember once upon a time when no one was there for me. And no one was there for me. I know how it feel when family turn their back on you, or you know, no one to talk to, or you know what I mean, everyone is just in that sad moment or sad mood. Yeah, I know all of those things, you know what I mean, family. I know down days, you know what I mean. It's just like the family them wearing the mask. In Europe, every day is like they pollute the sky. They see grey sky. Nowhere in the world else, yeah. In the Caribbean, you don't see grey sky every day. In Africa, you don't see grey sky every day. In Australia, you don't see grey sky every day. So why is like Europe, family, they use the plane and spray the thing what they call them chemtrail. You know, the white smoke behind the plane, and next depress the people them. They hardly get sun in Europe, you understand, family? Because of these people is spraying the sky. You see, the same person who teach the sister say, oh, white people is better than black. Family, none of us is better than none of us. What white can do, black can do. What black can do, white can do same way. You understand me, family? You are just the life within the body. When the body die, the life live on same way. It live on within the next vessel. Whether you believe that or not. And we never go to that level, you know what I mean? Alright, so yeah, that video was good still, you know what I mean, family? And we have to come to our higher self, you know? And the next video, this one, I'm going to talk about laser. You know about laser beam in cartoons and in movies and all of these things. You see, the phone what you're using, make a break it down. The phone what you're using and the thing what they call them signal. Signal in the movie that is like laser like flashing light, you know what I mean? So you see, when them say you're going to do laser scan for cancer or etc things in the body, it's the same thing the phone pick up on. It's the same thing the radio pick up on. It's the same thing the TV pick up on. You understand, family? But they not tell us that. Them call it radio wave. Them call it internet wave. Them call it all different waves. Family, and that is killing us off same way. Them putting on the 5G and they are killing us off with it. You understand, family? And I'm going to show you say it's like that is the wave of the internet and all of these things is what they call it, laser. Yeah, I'm going to show you with this video. It's going to show you. Remember, inbox me, get my number and pull together. Remember, I'm not working for no corporation. I'm not working for YouTube. No one, and I'm not paying no license, and I'm not playing their game. You understand, family? Yeah, that's why I put my number there. I'm not playing no evil game. You understand me? I come into the earth to play my purpose, not the purpose of the system, the purpose of life. A life accept me in this world. Life accept you into this world. That's why you are around me same way, and that's why I that is like a little motivation. Not a little motivation, it's a motivation for me to do better. So if I was doing good yesterday, when you come on the live, it teach me if you do more better. You know what I mean? Better, best. Yeah, because you are my best. Just like I am your best. It's not like you better than me and me better than you. You understand, family? I'm not here working for no corporation. Yeah, no corporation. I say like the butterfly there, I'm working for the butterfly too. You understand? You see the flowers there? I'm working for the flowers too. You see, I'm working for life just like you. You understand, family? Yeah, man. So remember, inbox me, get my number, and make we pull together.
Directed.
Right, so this one, I'm going to show you about radio wave and show you new about the radio wave. And remember, I show you the full frequency of the radio wave is laser.
Directed energy weapons, also known as DEWs, are weapons that deploy a highly focused energy beam, including lasers, microwaves, and particle beams. After decades of research in the United States, defense contractors announced back in 2015 that these systems are expected to come online by 2020 and are currently announcing that they are ready to deploy in the field. Russia, China, India, and the UK are developing directed energy weapons as well. And Iran has had them in use since at least 2013. In 2019, Turkey was the first to officially deploy this technology in combat when they claimed to have shot down a Chinese-made drone supplied to the Libyan National Army. On September 16th, Defense Secretary Mark Esper announced that China and Russia have already weaponized satellites with directed energy weapons.
Meanwhile, in space, Moscow and Beijing have turned a once peaceful arena into a warfighting domain. They have weaponized space through killer satellites, directed energy weapons, and more in an effort to exploit our systems and chip away at our military advantage.
And for the past few years, many have wondered if these advanced weapon systems have anything to do with the unprecedented fires we have seen in the past few years. Laser-based weapons are able to destroy the target with external heat, and microwave weapons are designed to penetrate the target through external antennas and sensors and ignite the internal electronics, destroying them from the inside out. This could explain how thousands of homes have rapidly burned into their own footprint, while the trees surrounding them survive. And it could explain the several cars we have seen utterly destroyed, with temperatures hot enough to liquefy glass and metal. Michael Janich, host of the YouTube Dutch Sense channel, has been researching the Earth's seismic activity for the past 10 years. During the past few weeks, he has discovered satellite imagery that show an equal distance spread of fires, all starting within the same 4 hours.
4 hours? We've got ourselves an equal distance spread of fires. Here, 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 and here. So, what could cause an equal distance spread of fires? Well, only two things, Mother Nature or man, right? There's no storm in the area. You can't blame a storm. So, what could cause equal distance spaced fires to spread out across, what do you think that is, 1/3 of Idaho?
And he also discovered what looks to be a beam of light that can be seen in the infrared spectrum, like a microwave. On September 8th, a beam of light can be seen directed to the Dolan Fire of California. The beam appears to excite the heat signature of the fire as it is held on target for over 2 hours.
Right before dawn, watch that. This is yesterday, going into this morning. This is in California, the beam coming from space up above Oregon, or somewhere in between this and Oregon. And as it's going through, see how it excites? As the beam is spreading, look how it excites. It's no doubt about it. And the beam spreads first. Look, beam spreads first. It goes from a tiny, little, tight beam to a wide beam. Then the fire spreads to a wide fire.
The next day, a beam of light is seen directed at and exciting the heat signature of the Holiday Farm Fire in Oregon for over an hour.
Here it is now, and it's two of them. And it's only going to one fire, a different fire. And it's moving. Okay, it's moving. There's clouds going through it, which rules out it being an artifact. The clouds are passing through and interfering with the beam.
Meanwhile, in space, Moscow and Beijing have turned a once peaceful arena into a warfighting domain. They have weaponized space through killer satellites, directed energy weapons, and more in an effort to exploit our systems and chip away at our military advantage.
The timing of this public admission is interesting. These weapons of the future are now officially being deployed. Are we currently being attacked with directed energy weapons? And if so, by who?
Yes, family. So remember, so I now work for no organization, so I play what I want to play. And I've asked Mother Nature to show me the right video and the right knowledge, what to use, and the right listen to nature, see me family, and so I come live, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so I'm not holding back nothing, you know what I mean? I'm just playing what nature want we to know and what we should know for us to come out of the system of corruption, you know what I mean? Alright, so that one was basing on the radio wave, what they call radio wave, but really and truly is laser beam. Yeah, because in movie they show us laser beam, you can see it. But in the reality life, we can't see laser beam. Naturally, it's just like radiation, you know what I mean? It's just like when you're doing laser scan, like them say, oh, them gonna do laser scan on you. It's not like you can see it really, you know what I mean? Unless they are using high voltage laser, like all of these things is laser what they was talking about, innit? So now I'm gonna show you this video, and this video going to show you who is leading us, you know what I mean, family? Like some crazy people. And if crazy people is leading us, that means that we're gonna be crazy too, innit? So come out of that, family, and they try to talk righteous and look how much people is at your side, you know what I mean? But I don't business with them, you know what I mean, family? I know what I'm talking is fact, truth, you know what I mean? And these are the people who is guiding us, you know what I mean? They say good things to get good name, not being good enough to get good name, and after they just come back with their negative thought, you know what I mean, and try to kill us off one by one, or try to put us down one by one, like I am better than you, or I am the government, I can tell you to do this, or yeah. But these are the people who is leading us, yeah, and these are some sister.
Conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people, which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about reentering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only decriminalize, but legalize marijuana in the United States.
I want to bring Congresswoman Gabbard back in. Your response,
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you were in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
Yes, family. So, like I say, the two of them there, they on each other's side, you know what I mean? It's just like me and my virgin. And I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to talk about the ganja and talk about the ganja. Yeah, they know, say, she going to talk about the ganja, but if she win or the next one win, it's like them both win same way, innit? Them a work with the same house. Like, when you see a government, example, like White House, yeah? When they win, you know, they're still going in the same house, you know. You understand me, family? So them I same family, innit? Yeah. And I like one live cross the road and one live over the next side. No, they know each other's secret. They know what each other going to say before they say it, you know what I mean? Yeah, they not really can be free like me. So, family, we have to trust each other, innit? We have to trust each other. You understand, family? Me trust you, you trust me. We are one family. You and me is family. Me say family. Alright, so the next one, what I'm going to lick. You see, I'm just playing video behind video because I want to get these video out of the way, yeah? Alright, this one talking Bill Gates get exposed, yeah? Alright, Bill Gates get exposed.
Prepare for the next one. That, you know, I'd say is will get attention this time.
March 31st, 2025 is when the whole procedure finishes. You won't need cash anymore. You won't even need your smartphone anymore. You will be paying with your face. The next 5 years are going to see a complete restructuring of this entire social system, and it's going to be worldwide. There's no countries that are going to escape from this. It's the entire world is going to go through this change, folks. Well, they're really pushing the second wave. They're bringing in mandatory face masks in Victoria now. They're saying the second wave is going to be tougher to deal with, of course, than the first wave. But this is just the beginning, folks. It's not going to go away. I said that months ago. This is not going to go away. They're going to release the lockdown a little bit, and then they're going to ramp it up even more. People think that, you know, this is just a temporary thing. No, it's not. They'll find ways of extending it, but they've got to do it in ways that the people are going to go along with. So they've got to do it gradually like this, and they've got to do it under the guise of this. It's the only way they can really get away with it. It's the only way they can get people to buy into it. It's all very well for us to be pushing back, but if we don't wake up the people around us, they're going to drag us into it, whether we want to go into it or not. There's also a new action called Protect Our Neighbours, folks. You know, they're wonderful, aren't they? They want you to spy on your neighbours, basically, folks. Like I said, all the sleeping masses are the ones who are going to drag us into this if we're not careful. So there's now a new program whereby you can protect your neighbours by keeping an eye on them and making sure there's social distancing. Basically spying on them and dobbing them in if they're doing the wrong thing under the guise of protecting them. You know, they're doing what they can to continue to push this whole concept of the second wave. Of course, the more people they test, then the more people are going to test positive because they're just testing for RNA viruses and genetic material. And, you know, the people that are testing, the people that they're labeling as dying from are not even deaths. And there's a lot of people speaking out about this now as well. And this is happening everywhere. It isn't just in the UK. It's happening in the United States. It's happening in Australia. All deaths are basically being labelled as deaths now, whether they are or not. All you have to do is test positive for this genetic material in your body, and they'll save it. And it doesn't matter if you get hit by a truck. They'll still put you down as a death simply because you tested positive for this genetic material at some stage. And they don't even know if the genetic material you tested positive for is actually, because there's never been a Koch's postulate done. They've never isolated or actually identified this virus as actually existing. So the whole thing's just a big scam, folks. But, you know, that's why they're getting their second wave, because they're pushing this testing. They're making the testing mandatory. And anybody they test is pretty well going to come up positive. I mean, if a pawpaw can come up positive, if engine oil can come up positive, if you can send tests in that haven't even had anybody's, sample put on them and they still come back positive, then pretty well anybody and anything is going to test positive, folks. Most people who've had a flu vaccine will test positive, so that's how they're getting their second wave. It's just media driven. There is no second wave because there wasn't a first wave. There is no, folks. It's a complete scam. It's all about crashing the world economic system. And it's going to get crazier and crazier yet. What they want to do, you know, the COVID pass. I mentioned to you a few reports ago, the COVID pass they want to bring in, the mandatory pass that everybody needs to have to show they're infection-free, all the stuff they want to do. They're trialling it in Africa now. They're calling it a trust pass. Isn't that nice? A trust pass to make sure you're vaccinated. A vaccination record payment system is what they're talking about. This is the payment system. They want you to be scanned, retinal scanned, facial scanned, biometric scans, and that's how you're going to be paying. You won't need cash anymore. You won't even need your smartphone anymore. You will be paying with your face.
And of course, you'll need a record of vaccination in order to enter the store to begin with. And that's the way they want to play it, folks. March 31st, 2025 is when the whole procedure finishes. Interesting date, folks, 2025. We are set to be in a very, very different reality to what we are now. By 2025, the whole system will be controlled by AI. That's the way it's going. If you can understand AI, and you can understand that AI is working to gain control for itself, then you understand how these computer models work and why they're so, over the top. But if you can think of a way of controlling and corralling human beings, then it all begins to make sense. It doesn't matter if the figures are wrong. They just want human consciousness to go in a certain way. And they want to merge us with the machine. And, the question is, who is they? And when you look at it, folks, it's like they is now AI. The AI is already there. We're waiting for artificial intelligence to emerge, but really it's already emerged, folks. It's already there online. Artificial intelligence is already a reality. We're just not looking at things the right way. And what it's doing is it's basically creating a system whereby we are going to be completely dependent upon artificial intelligence in order to survive, in order to perform everyday activities, even going outside and purchasing a meal. You're going to need the whole thing controlled by artificial intelligence to be able to move through that reality, through the new world they're creating. The politicians, I don't even think the politicians know exactly what they're doing. I think too many people who've been involved in setting this up really bargained for what they were going to be getting. But it's going to get crazier and crazier yet. This whole economic system, it's going to go down so hard. The government's now saying, we may have misjudged how bad the economic situation is going to be. No, they haven't misjudged anything. They already knew how bad the economic situation was going to be, which is why they did all this, to cover up how bad the economic situation is going to be. They have to crash the economy, but provide an excuse for it to crash that doesn't look like it was them when it was. In 2025, when the internet becomes fully autonomic on its own and it controls things itself, the world is going to change, and our relationship with the internet is going to change. In 2015, we kind of got to the point of no return, the point where we are becoming so dependent upon the internet and so dependent upon electronic systems to manage our everyday affairs that we've kind of crossed that Rubicon, and it's only going to become more and more dependent. We're just going to see a situation where our dependency is increased upon all this technology, and that's going to go up till about 2025 when we're going to be completely dependent upon it. And at that point, the internet itself takes control of things, and then it decides and cannot access the internet. I mean, I really think that's the way it's going to go, folks. Prepare to step out of the system altogether, or at least be ready to be able to step out of the system around about 2025, because I think that is our window of opportunity. The next 5 years are going to be very, very telling, folks. The next 5 years are going to see a complete restructuring of this entire social system, and it's going to be worldwide. There's no countries that are going to escape from this. It's the entire world is going to go through this change, folks. And we are at the tipping point right now. So, yeah, I think it's important for people to pay attention, folks. And if you're not going to get angry and stand up and do something about this, then at least get prepared for the future that is unfolding, because if we don't change it, it's just going to unfold, and we're going to get dragged into it by all the sleeping masses. That's just the way it is. So, we have to be prepared to either go with that or have some plan B where we are in a position where we can step out of that system and step back into reality, step back into a relationship with the earth.
If someone had said to you in December that by April, millions of people all over the world would be infected with a mysterious new virus that has no vaccine, you'd think they were talking about a Hollywood script. It's happened so fast, it almost doesn't seem real.
A new normal.
A new normal.
A new normal.
A new normal.
New normal.
The new normal.
The new normal?
The new normal. The new normal.
This new normal is going to look very, very different.
Not normal, but a new normal.
The new normal.
New normal. There will be a new normal.
A new normal.
New normal.
A new normal.
The new normal.
A new normal.
This is the new normal.
This is our new normal.
Our new normal.
A new normal.
Our new normal.
New normal.
The new normal.
Our new normal.
We will transition into the new normal.
Yes, family. So yeah. Enough love and more strength to the thing. You see, I say, family, open your eyes. Me say, don't be blind. Me say, open your mind. Me say, know how to think. Me say, open your mouth. Me say, know what to say. Remember, say, Satan is a vibration. Make we catch him and put him in the box. Lock that box and show where the key for all those tricks they played on us. We make the money, they take the money. We buy the house, they take the land. A different day. Alright, so this I go show you, say, the leader government them is puppet now, yeah, family? I'm not holding back, I'm just playing video after video, yeah? Alright, wait, the auction I just finished play. Wait. Alright, the finish that one. Alright, we get tell what to do. Alright, this one say we get tell what to do, eh? Yeah, family, if you have your brain and you're not using it, someone will use it for you. Don't make no one use your brain. You use it.
We've been programmed with a belief that if you have a good life and you die, you get a chance to go to heaven, which is what? Heaven is anybody's individual thing. I talk to you, you give me your definition of heaven, you listen to my definition, you listen to somebody else. They're all different. We all have creative vision. So heaven is a creative place. And I go, so what's relevant? I go, once I started to understand this stuff, first of all, I never believed in spirituality, but the science revealed using quantum physics and epigenetics that we are a field, an energy field playing through this body. What I learned through this is, first of all, there's no such thing as death of who we are. There's death of the body, but the body is like a virtual reality soup, that an energy field that is different for each one of us is operating in this body. My self receptors on my cells, which distinguish me as being different from you, respond to a different environmental signal than your self receptor. So each of us is receiving like a broadcast that is running this biology. Consciousness is running the biology. Consciousness isn't physical, it's an energy. And I go, why is it relevant? Because the answer was this: the belief that if you do really well and you persevere, and when you die, you're going to go to this place called heaven. And I go, consider this, that we were born into heaven, that we came here to create. That's what we're doing. We're creating. And I say, when we're creating it right, heaven on earth is here. When we're creating it wrong, struggle is here. And all of a sudden I say, oh my God, don't wait till you die that you're going to go to heaven. This is it. This is where you came to create. What do you want to create? Love? Coronavirus? You can create a damn thing you want. This is creation place. But if you don't know that your creations are being controlled, then we become a victim of a world out of control. And yet we were the creators. We gave in to other people's beliefs. And then we now are creating not with our wishes and desires, we're creating with the program. Where's the program taking us right now? And the answer is fear, shutdown, loss of community, breakdown of the system. I go, we can learn or not. That's it. And this is a learning moment. Take your power back. You are beyond, power-wise, beyond any virus that ever existed. You are very powerful.
Yes, family. So that me there for, and that is what you are here for, to make family know. Say, yo, hear me. We are in the greatest kingdom of any mankind. You know, like when you're young and you used to play and all of them things there. Well, we're here to bring it back. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Take back the world like how it should be and all of these things. You know what I mean, family? So open your eyes and don't be blind. You know, this one now is like telling. There's like I'm gonna say now. They want us to be a sheep. Yeah? But if you know they want us to be a sheep, you know, say you're supposed to be in the right circle, innit? See that? One world, one family, one circle, yeah? Contact us, meaning inbox me and get the number, yeah? Alright, so more fire again, family. This one is about them try for sheep or something.
From cradle to grave. And I call this hoax, this program, the postage stamp consensus. This is what people are downloading all their lives if they allow it to happen. Get them early and keep them for life. It goes like this. You come out of the womb, well, immediately, you are having your perceptions influenced by your parents. Not because they're bad people, not because they're doing it malevolently, but they've been through the process you're about to go through and they've bought it. They think it's the right thing to do to pass it on to you. And then, in a ridiculously short time, what is it now, 3, 4 years? You've come out of the... We've only just bloody got here. And now you're sitting at a desk and an authority figure representing the state is telling you what is, what isn't, what's possible, what's not possible, what has happened, what has not happened, how things are not. They're telling you when you have to be there, when you can leave, when you can eat, when you can talk, when you can go to the toilet. And then you go through all your formative years downloading this program. I'm on the postage stamp, and it is a desperately limited range of possibility, which runs science, which runs medicine, which runs politics, which runs journalism, etc. And if you stand on the postage stamp, you live in the real world. You're credible. But you step off the postage stamp. Actually, I think there's more to know than just that, you know. You're mad, you're dangerous, you're all these things. Stop his meetings. Because the postage stamp consensus is what holds us in perceptual servitude all our lives if we allow it to. And what is the postage stamp consensus? Oh, hold on a minute, I'm getting something. Oh, yes, bullshit. That's what it is. The fewer choices you have, the less freedom you have. And the way the system is structured, money dictates choice in the great overwhelming vastness of human society. And that's why, the real reason why, money is controlled as it is. People say, oh, it's a greed. Well, on one level it is. But the real reason for the control of money and finance globally is control. Now the system says, we have the things you need to survive. So what you do is you do what we say, you work as we say, and then you will earn money from us for buying the things that allow you to survive, and you buy them by giving that money back to us. This is a conspiracy to enslave all of us. And if we don't come together, it will happen. If we do, it will not.
Yes, family, as you see, I just righteous after righteous after righteous. And this one, what we are going to play now, is about black brother getting caught. Alright, this is like, family, sometimes when I see my African brothers them and sisters and media, it's like sometimes I just wonder what mindset they're under, you know what I mean? Like, they're not using their mind, they're not using their brain, they're not using, say, oh yes, it's like there is many way to live in this life without doing bad, you know what I mean, family? You can work for the system, you can try to build your own organization, you can do your own thing in it, family, you know what I mean? Alright, watch this one. This is an African brother, yeah? When I say African, no meaning oh he's in Africa, not you. Open your eyes and don't be blind, open your mind and know what to think.
Could you explain?
No.
I'm on my white boy Tyler shit, man. I already know, man. Fuck niggas catch up, man. You fuck niggas catch up, man. We getting money over here, man. We got so much of this shit called money. We getting money over here, man. Y'all already know the story, man. Free the guys, man. RP Lil Bro, man. Hey, that boy Tyler, you fuck niggas cutting up on my shit. Y'all already know the story, man. Get you some money now, you gon' forever be broke out here, man. You hear me? I gon' forever be broke out here, man. Straight up, man. You fuck these catch up, man. You fuck these catch up, man. This shit don't stop, man. This shit don't stop, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. This shit don't stop, man. This shit don't, hold on. I know, man. This shit don't stop, man. Man, this shit don't stop, man. We got plenty of this shit, man. This shit don't stop, man. Shit don't stop, man. It's the first of the month.
Veteran to the right. Squat, squat. Hold that. Get here. Get in here. All right, hold that. Hold it. Come on. Short room, y'all keep pushing. Go ahead. Squat, squat. Hey, look. Over here. Good? Good. Squat. Hey, y'all baby. Alright, we got contact. Hey, we got him from here. Break him out. You got him? Okay. You're inside. Say, give me a double check on this. 4.
Yes, family, as I see, police breaking on him, and that means they do something wrong, flashing all of these money, you know what I mean, family? It's like we grow up with a mind of, like I said, them disable our mind, you know what I mean? Because we think like how they want us to think, like if we stealing, we spending back the money with them, or we have to do something according to them, you know what I mean, family? It's just like them teach we to play cop and robber, you know what I mean? Or like work for them, you know what I mean, family? We have to wake up out of that, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, for real, man. Open your eyes and don't be blind, you know what I mean? Kids. Hold on there. Alright, this one is showing you about kids sex trafficking and kids sex trafficking, family. Hear me? Meanwhile, I'm talking right here. Someone is trying to sex trafficking kids right now. I'm talking, you know what I mean? Alright, open your eyes and don't be blind.
Could you explain what is the relationship, here's my question, between the child trafficking, adrenochrome manufacture, and how this is used to blackmail and to control, Wall Street and also politics?
And judges. Let me start by giving the president very high marks. He did 2 executive orders, one in December 2017, one in January 2020, that are hugely significant on human trafficking. Human trafficking, and particularly child trafficking, underlies every other great crime in this country. Children are now more valuable than drugs for criminal transactions. As best I can tell, toward 8 million children a year are being abducted.
How many?
And 8 million. Toward 8 million children a year. In the United States, it's 800,000 to 1 million.
Wow.
All right. This is very serious stuff. And part of the problem is that wars create refugees. And if you look at Hillary Clinton, for example, the Haitian disaster, her friends were in there scooping up children.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Say that.
This is a matter of record.
Yeah.
Now, let me go back to the whole thing of child sacrifice, adrenochrome, and so forth. I didn't believe it myself, but Pizzagate woke me up. Is it Pizzagate or Comet Pizza? All of that. That woke me up, and I started looking into it, and I connected with an author, a West Point graduate. That's our Sandhurst, I guess. A West Point graduate, Joaquim Hagopian. And with my encouragement, he has written a book to which I wrote the foreword called, and this is free online, Everything I do is free online because my whole point is to try and raise public awareness
So
and
go
so forth.
to your website, robertsteele.com.
No, robertdavidsteele.com.
robertdavidsteele.com. Somebody will put it in the links. Mark, if you could put it in the links. It's our technical division.
Right.
Basically, and they can read about this. This is not something that is a secret to them. If they want to go on to, they can do their research on your website.
Please,
I gotta give Amazon high credit because they haven't censored these books or these chapters. They're also free online. I mean, people who know tinyurl.com just go to Pedo Empire.
Okay.
That's the short URL. But under my encouragement, Joaquin has produced 34 chapters so far, with additional chapters to come, and each chapter documents pedophilia going back into time. This is not new. I mean, the Aztecs and the Mayans were sacrificing children and drinking their blood and so forth. And drinking a child's blood without torturing the child is a known anti-aging device. Peter Thiel is on record in the newspaper saying he gets a transfusion of child's blood every day. All right. Now, the question is, what about torturing children? So we have pedophilia, which is child sex abuse. Then we have torturing children to create adrenochrome. And the easiest way I've found to explain this to people is to think about how the Chinese torture dogs. They basically boil dogs alive. And the reason they do that is because it changes the flavor of the meat. And what it's doing is it's pumping adrenaline from the tortured dog into the blood. And that's what's changing the flavor. Okay? Now, I have never participated in a satanic ritual abuse act. I've never talked to anyone who has been present at a satanic ritual abuse act. But Joaquin Hagopian has documented hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of links of people who have testified about all of this stuff, which includes things like forcing fetuses to be delivered and eaten on site as part of the ritual. Now, let me stop there and just say that Sidney Powell, I'm a huge fan of Sidney Powell, Mike Flynn's lawyer. I like to say that the only difference between Sidney Powell as a pit bull is that one wears pearls. Okay? She is a monster. And I would like to see her be a Supreme Court justice because there's no one else in America that is standing up to crooked judges and crooked prosecutors. And by the way, crooked judges are running children into pedophilia by taking them away from their parents, and they're running the elderly to their graves in order to strip them of their estate. And the way this works is the elder person is drugged up, then the sheriff takes them away, then the estate is sold, and the judge, the prosecutor, the sheriff, and the doctor all split the proceeds. Okay? Sidney Powell gave a speech recently at a university in which he talked about what was known to have been on the Weiner laptop, which had all of the Hillary Clinton and Huma Abed stuff. And what she said was that what the New York police saw on that laptop caused them to vomit. I cannot overstate.
That's a New York police officer.
Yes, multiple officers. Right, actually, I love the New York police.
Let's just say that again. That's a New York police officer who's seen a few things over the life of being a New York police officer. That's not a cozy job. That's not like a...
What I'm trying to say here is two things. The first is before the FBI under Obama came in to confiscate the laptop and try to protect Clinton, the New York Police Department copied it. And the second thing I'm going to say is I'm quite confident the President of the United States of America knows all of this in detail.
Yes, family. So the next one I'm going to play now, this one I go base off you see me just drop video behind video, because the more you know, the more you're aware of the world where you're living in, more than I watch all of the things them on the social media, how them want you to look at it and all of these things. So this is going to show you about a lot of actors, yeah? You know, all of these celebrities and all of these things. All of them is just like behind some dark secret. That's why they have so much money and they can't help you. You understand me? Or they are not going to help you, yeah? Alright.
Until 1999, the Oscars was held at a building called the Shrine, which was founded by William Florence and Walter Fleming, two high-ranking Scottish Rite Freemasons. Hollywood has long been interested in Freemasonry. Gene Autry, John Wayne, Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, C.C. DeMille, Clark Gable, Walt Disney, Oliver Hardy, you name it, the list goes on. Many celebrities have come out and admitted their connection to Freemasonry. In the book Morals and Dogma, written by Albert Pike, on page 321, Freemasons let us know exactly who their God is. It says, Lucifer, the light bearer, strange and mysterious name given to the spirit of darkness. Lucifer, the son of the morning. It is he who bears the light, and with it splendors intolerable, blinds feeble, sensual, or selfish souls. Doubt it not. When the movie Life is Beautiful was awarded at the Oscars, the camera quickly pulls back and shows a wide of the stage. When you pause it, you can see elements of Freemasonry built into the very set. If you look at a Masonic tracing board, a tool a Mason uses to teach and educate people involved in Freemasonry how to spot things that are connected to that organization, you can see the checkered floor, you can see the archways, you can see the sun motif in the background. All of these are letting you know exactly who owns this organization.
Yes, family, you see, we not for a whole back same way. So you know about Illuminati, you know about Bill Gates, you know about like the internet radiation, you know about the pedophilia, the blood drinker, you learn about everything, you know what I mean, family? So when you find out, family, who you gonna trust out there? You see, after my mom did leave the body, family, it's like I couldn't find no one for really lean on, you know what I mean? And couldn't find no one for lean on, family. I lean on life, and life put me where I am today, you know what I mean, family? So be in the right circle and protect the right family, you know what I mean? Yeah, so remember, that's my number over there. Yeah, just inbox me and get my number and pull together. So this is going to show you directly say the government is a puppet, yeah? You see the government back then and back now and today is the same government them, yeah? Same book them I read from. Same thing they are doing. You know what I mean? Promise the people them everything and they just give the people them more problem, more yeah, because the government them sign organization file, just like you see the celebrities, movie star, actors, singers, all of them is in that same basket, in it, family. All of those is there to oppress us. You understand? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna drop this one and show you say the government is a puppet, yeah?
See that Bill Clinton was nothing more than a puppet to the puppet masters which placed him in the White House. Bill Clinton's demeanor seems to be similar to a person who is under a hypnotic trance.
In every way, and I was very proud of him.
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
How much was Senator Warren?
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
Healthcare. We need to make what we've got work really well and improve it and get the costs out of an upward spiral.
Are you connected? They can.
Alright, as I say, that government was a puppet right there, yeah? So this one now, it a go expose the Hollywood celebrities, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, expose them, you know what I mean? You know about exposing, it's just like all of them were drink kids' blood and adrenaline, you know, like adrenaline blood is like kids' adrenaline blood. Let me explain it, you know what I mean? Adrenaline is like when you're running and you get tired and thing, or you're frightened, yeah? Like someone, boo, you know what I mean? And frighten you, you know what I mean? Like you watch a screen now and someone sneak up beside you and they go boom, you know what I mean? It's like your blood start pump fast, so they call that adrenaline. And when they drink the young kids' blood, what they call them adrenaline, they say they get back young, or they say they live longer. So this now, it's going to show you all, not really show you all of those things. Yeah, but like I said, they do those things here. So this is like exposing, this is about exposing the what they call it, Hollywood people, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So upright and upright, open your eyes and open your mind.
They can try to kill me. Do you know anyone who was murdered because of this? Not personally, but people are murdered for it.
I'm not suicidal. Am I afraid of something? I should be, because bad things are coming my way. I can assure you of that.
The first time Isaac really understood what was going on in the industry was when he was confronted by his best friend known as Seth Green. This is where he admitted he was into pedophilia.
The first time it really hit me was at Seth's. Seth said, we now need to have a talk about chicken. And then he basically admitted that he's a pedophile.
The word chicken has been used as a code word in the WikiLeaks from Hillary Clinton to represent a child. In these WikiLeaks, she had stated, "With fingers crossed the old rabbit's foot out the box in the attic, I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch." If you're wondering who Moloch is, he was a deity that was worshipped thousands of years ago and what is believed to still be going on today. In order to praise him, they would sacrifice their children.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also a pedophile. Tom Hanks, folks, is a pedophile. There's this girl, Sarah Ruth Ashcraft, on Twitter, who has been accusing Tom Hanks of raping her when she was 13. Her dad sold her to Tom Hanks. She's been accusing him for months and months and months and months and months. He's never addressed it.
Tom Hanks had posted this Instagram picture a couple weeks back. It states, "Historic Route 66 roadkill? I hope not." This was a clear play on words to predict exactly how Isaac was going to be killed. It's no coincidence that he was suicided by jumping off of a bridge, as they say, and landing on a highway and being killed by a car.
The higher you go, the more sick it gets. You heard it's cannibals. Yeah, there is cannibalism. Look into Marina Abramovich. If you're just getting started with this stuff, look into Marina Abramovich.
The person who he is referring to is extremely high up in the industry and associated with many famous celebrities. It's clear as day that what she is doing is satanic, but she calls it performance art. She hosts these parties where they do mock human sacrifices. She is also involved with what is known as spirit cooking. It's an occult ancient ritual where she mixes together these ingredients such as sperm and breast milk. After she is done with that, she throws it on what looks like a mock child.
If you don't know who John Podesta is, do some research. Oh, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
John Podesta was the face of Pizzagate, as well as exposed in the WikiLeaks. He has ties to the Clintons and Obama, and this is the artwork that is openly showed in his home. If this doesn't scream pedophilia, I don't know what does.
Steven Spielberg is a pedophile. See how easy that was, Corey? I didn't need $10 million. I just said it.
In a new YouTube video, the former child star vowing to expose a ring of Hollywood pedophiles, who he claims have abused thousands of children.
I can name 6 names. One of them who's still very powerful today.
Feldman posting the video after launching an online campaign aimed at raising $10 million to fund his plan to reveal what he calls the truth.
Dan Schneider, oh my God. Yes, Dan Schneider is, of course, a pedophile. Is Oprah a pedophile? Well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein, I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I have a feeling she is very high up in the cult. And this, make no mistake, this is a cult. There is a widespread cult that is worldwide. And it's fucking bad, guys. It's What about Dave Chappelle? I think he knows quite a bit. Why did he run away to Africa? Why was he so freaked out?
28th of last year, Dave abruptly walked away, not only from the set of the show, but from $50 million, which left his fans shocked and most everyone completely puzzled.
You know, when you're a guy that generates money,
yeah,
people have a vested interest in control. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication.
Why did they throw Kanye in an insane asylum right after he called out Facebook and Google and saying that they lied to you? Why did they throw him in an insane asylum and drug him for days? Why?
And I'm about the sunken place I can think and I could just be Ye and just express how I feel. It was the scariest moment of my life.
What you thought they was gonna drug you or kill you?
I thought I was gonna get killed. I'm in the hospital. How many pills you think I was given? 7. I went from taking 2 pills to taking 7. I was drugged the fuck out, bro.
Jimmy Savile raped and murdered hundreds of kids over the course of 3 decades or longer. No one ever looked into it. And he hung out with the royal family. He was knighted. That's why when people say the news is fake, it's because it's run by these people who are into some very, 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 very sick stuff. We have been brainwashed for our whole lives. You can break someone's subconscious mind. If you're not aware of any of this stuff, look into MK Ultra.
MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
What's the worst that happens? You die? We all die. We all die. Might as well die doing something good. Everyone's afraid. They're afraid to come out. It's scary, guys. People get killed over this shit. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Aren't you concerned for my life? Yeah. But more importantly, I'm concerned for everybody, because this shit has been going on forever. I'm tired of it. Start researching. I want everyone to wake up. I want you all to wake up. And I love you, all right? Bye.
Yes, family. So remember me say open your eyes, don't be blind, open your mind, know what to think, you know what I mean? Remember Satan is just a vibration, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like a negative vibration, you know what I mean? Because we don't do no one wrongs and these government want to kill us off, so that means they come like they are the devil, but it's just people like us and all of these things. Just like these family, they get some knowledge of the earth and thing, and they run with it, say, oh yes, I'm worshipping the devil. They molest kids, they do all of these things, but they are mental in their head. So when you see someone looking nice and all of these things, don't feel say it's like they are with you or nothing like that, you know what I mean? They have to be showing you the right thing, have to want to bring you on the right path, and you know, say, yeah, but if someone is talking good and saying good, teaching good, and they don't want you to come out of this illusion, confusion system, because we're not confusing it, you know what I mean? It's just the teaching of the system, we're confusing it, family. Like you have 2 hands, but yet they train you to use 1 hand in it. Yeah, what hand you use and right. Some family can use 2 hands, but that is how they teach us. They never teach us, say, oh, use your left hand, use your right hand. You understand, family? So that means you are disabled certain way in it, because if me I say, oh, you use the right hand, so that means you think with your right side of your brain. Not really physically say you think with the right side of your brain, because your brain is in one, innit? Because if I go like this, right with this, right with this, I can say right with this same way, innit? But it feel awkward, innit? It feel awkward when you're using this hand, innit? Like I using my left hand, it feel awkward. So family, that is how they disable us. So you see our left side, we say, oh, let's go forward. But you see our right side, it will give us the plan. So we have to know, say, hear me, we have to come out of this mental system. You understand, family? Open the eyes, don't be blind. Open the mind, know what to think. You understand, family? Yeah, man, you have 2-1. Learn to use a 2-1. Maybe I'm not doing it still, but we need to come out of the system, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, real, no real. So the next video, what I'm going to play now, this one, you see, once your government in your country love money, where all of them love money, because money is not their problem, innit? They have, like, money, like, if they want to get more money, they can put up more tax, they can charge for more things, they can do all of these things, innit? But remember, said that they are not there to help you, innit? They are there to depress you. The government, them need to start to deal with their own farming thing, meaning help us to see that everybody is doing farming, everybody have their skill of like herbal healing and all of these things. They're not doing that, innit, family? So once they are not supporting life, you understand, family? They're not supporting you. They don't know themselves. Show me one government who know them spiritual self. You understand me, family? Yeah. So if someone don't know them spiritual self, yeah, they are in destruction of themselves and destruction of us. You understand me, family? Yeah. So like me I say, this video now it are based on the Bill Gates buy out the government, innit? Yeah, man. Open your eyes, family. Don't be blind. All right.
Made out by one of the world's greatest boogeymen. But Bill Gates is just one guy. Who is really the driving force behind him? Who is the real financial powerhouse behind all of these companies? Who is the man behind the curtain? Well, I won't keep you waiting. If you follow the money, you arrive at one place. Bain & Company. Bain & Company was founded in 1973 by former bigwigs at the Boston Consulting Group. And those bigwigs and their families now own sports teams like the Boston Celtics, New England Patriots, and the Boston Red Sox. Multi-billionaires who sit on the board of the Federal Reserve. Bain & Company is one of the big three elite management consulting firms who has been notoriously secretive about itself and its work for clients, earning it the title of the KGB of consulting over the years. You might have heard of Bain & Company during Mitt Romney's run for presidency. The two most famous people out of Bain are Dick Cheney. Of course, Dick Cheney was vice president under the Bush administration, and Mitt Romney almost became president. Mitt Romney himself started off at Boston Consulting Group, where he worked alongside none other than Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Eventually, Mitt Romney went on to work for Bain, where he quickly rose up the ranks, becoming one of the company's vice presidents by the late 70s, heading Bain's venture capital arm called Bain Capital. You might not ever guess this, but the wholesome Mormon Mitt Romney was there through it all, quite literally shaping the culture and realities of the United States and countries around the world through Bain Company. While Bain functions as a private equity firm, I think we can quite confidently say that Bain Company is a U.S. intelligence front and military-industrial company, since some of the most famous people out of Bain are high-level government officials. And Bain's most famous clients were, and are, Halliburton, Raytheon, Monsanto,
Bain Capital is an investment partnership which was formed to invest in startup companies and ongoing companies, then to take an active hand in managing them, and hopefully 5 to 8 years later to harvest them at a significant profit. The fund was formed on September 30th of last year. It's been about 10 months then. It was formed with $37 million in invested cash, an additional $50 million or so of what I'll call a call pool, which is money we can call upon if the deals are large enough that they require more than a $2 or $3 million initial investment. Why in the world did Bain & Company get involved in this kind of a business? We're not particularly noted for having years and years of experience in financing. 3 reasons. We recognized that we had the potential to develop a significant and proprietary flow of business opportunities. Secondly, we had concepts and experience which would allow us to identify.
Yes, family. I play the last one for the evening, and next, say I end it with the One World video. Say, family from all over the world is in the circle. So hear me, family. Help me for help you, for help you, for help each other. You know what I mean? I can rewind it again. I say help me for help you, for help. Hey, when I say something good enough, Well, it is so nice when I was saying it, didn't it? Alright, I'll try it again. Help me if you help you, help each other, yeah? And as somebody say, but you understand what I'm saying, yeah? Help each other, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, whether day or night, you know what I mean? Daylight or night light. You see, daylight or night light are the same light, innit? Yeah. You still seeing at the day, we still seeing at the night, you know what I mean, family? So, alright, this one, it I go tell you about, what this guy name again, the one where, when the guy talk, you will find out. But when I play this one, and next just any something that cause I gone almost 2 hours, you know what I mean, family? Like me, I say, Satan is a vibration. Me say, when we catch him, we put him in the box. We say, lock that box and show where the key for all those tricks they played and us. We make the money, they take the money. We buy the house, they take the land. Me say a different day. Same thing in it, family. Let's change it, yeah? Inbox me, get my number, we pull together. Yeah? Alright, so this video now, it'll go drop like this, you know what I mean? Me say, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss of me to you. Once you say you love me too. What? Satan is a vibration. Me say when we catch him, we put him in the box. We say lock that box and show where the key. We say good over evil, good over evil, good over evil, good over evil. Let's rise together as brother and sister. Alright, wait there. Let me see what I go on. This one is critical. Yeah, man, this one. This is the same one. Family, when I hear this guy talk, and it's like, let me show you now, family. You know, like when you go up on Google Map, and it's like everything planned out. This guy is showing you the plan. What is taking place now. You understand? Everything is a plan. For you to go to their school, it was a plan. For you to go to their work, thinking you working for yourself, but you're building up a corporation, is a part of their plan. It's just a part of a plan like that. It's just like a Google map. It's just a plan. You understand, family? No, we're supposed to be like, no, I want to go to the beach, innit? Pool party. If at the beach, me have to reach. Winter time. Alright, so just like that, family. So everything what you're doing is someone plan. It's not the earth plan you're doing, you know. Whatever you're doing. I'm using this thing, what's destroying the earth. Name what they call name internet. I'm not doing, like the earth plan. Like using the earth plan. Because we're supposed to connect with each other. You understand, family? Yeah, we're supposed to connect with each other. You see? It's just like how the sea connect with the universe, and the universe connect with the land, and the land connect with the flowers, and the flowers connect to the animal, and the animal connect to the so we're supposed to be connecting with each other. We're not doing it now, innit? We are far away from it, innit? Yeah. So open your eyes and don't be blind. Open your mind and know what to think. Yeah, watch this one, family. Oh my. Mary. Even though I said God, I said Mary.
See, if we don't cooperate with them, they can't win. And so they always need our cooperation to go along with their programs.
So they try to sell us.
Right. They try to sell us. Democracy, this majority says this, believe in this, do that. The war on terror, you know, we got to be scared. You know, they're always trying to do things to sell us that will go along with them. And once we learn not to cooperate with them, then we win the game. And that's the point. Don't cooperate with them. Don't go along with the program anymore. Stop it. Join forces. You and I should run for president and vice president and take over this country and bring freedom back to this country. You know, that's what it's going to take. Two people like you and I, statesmen, who believe in freedom, who believe in Thomas Jefferson and the Constitution and the Founding Fathers to make this country whole again. Because right now it's in the grip of the evil ones, you know. And the only way to stop that is for good men to stand up. What's Edmund Burke said? Evil can only thrive when good men do nothing.
Yes.
Right? we got to do something. That's what it is, you know. Silence is golden, but when it comes to your freedom, it's yellow. You know, we have to stop being scared. We have to stand up and do what's necessary to take back, to stop these bankers, these elite, this government full of lies, congressmen full of liars, you know, people destroying our borders, you know, creating a government. I mean, imagine this. Here you are in America, and they're combining America, Canada, and Mexico into one country, the North American Union, and the American people don't know anything about it. It's not even in the press. They'd rather talk about Rosie O'Donnell and Donald Trump calling each other names than discussing the fact that we're merging into one country. The press doesn't even report it.
Or that Paris Hilton doesn't wear underwear.
Yeah, Britney Spears. But I mean, who cares? I mean, the fact of the matter happens to be that tells you how controlled the media is. Here you are combining America, Canada, and Mexico into one country, and you don't see it in the press.
Unless maybe it's Lou Dobbs.
You don't see it in the press. You just don't see it.
It should be the top story everywhere.
Everywhere. And not a word about it, really. Why? That tells you there's the evidence that it's controlled. They don't want the American people to know what's going on. That's why they don't protect our borders. That's why we're losing our Constitution, the very document that secures our freedoms. Well, I think if you analyze the situation, and if you realize that since the Federal Reserve has come into being in 1913, illegally, without a constitutional amendment, by bribing a few senators during Christmas vacation, they turned over the most important power that the American government has, the creation and issuance of money, to a private bank. Through that private bank issuing money, they have destroyed this country. They have destroyed the purchasing power of the money in this country. They've created social programs that are destroying this country. Now, they've taken over our government, both Republicans and Democrats. There's no difference anymore between the two parties. They control both parties. It doesn't matter to them which one wins, because who's ever running for president will be someone they anoint, okay? Whether it's Hillary Clinton or John McCain running for president next year, they're going to be people that are going to do what they want them to do. And the fact of the matter happens to be that you can't win an election unless you have enough money to win. They make sure who gets the money. Okay, so through these bankers attempting to taking over America, knowing that America was the freest nation in the world, it was necessary for them to take over America, take away our gun rights of freedom to bear arms, and create a country where we become slaves. Because once they take over America, the rest of the world becomes a lot easier for them.
Alright, family, like what them say now? And control both party. You understand me, family? Whether them black, whether them white, whether them pink, whether them orange. I go both party. You know what I mean? Whether them bad, whether them good. You understand me? Whether them good, whether them bad, then control the both side of the party. Whether you thinking of Jesus, whether you think whether you think in a religion, whether you think in a music, if you think in a anything at all, family, not until you can speak your truth and speak your right, is like the world going to be better. You understand me? And there is some corruption in there, because no government is more than you, but then teach you how to shut up. You understand me? Because watch me now, yeah? I'm here. I'm playing all of these videos. You think I'm working for one of them? I would never. I would never. You better I play dumb like the other families out there. But I never come into this world to be dumb, innit? Alright, family. So I love you so much, and have a good weekend and an upliftment day, you know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, everything where you see you can reach out to the righteous side and do good, family, because that is what someone did tell me, you know what I mean, where it's like be on the good side, you know what I mean, and that was my mom on her sickbed, you know what I mean. So that is what I'm doing from that day, from 2000 until today, you know what I mean? So you see, even the sun rising, you know what I mean? The sun is shining, the weather is sweet. To the rescue, here we are. Yeah, man, so enough love, family. And the highest love, yeah? Highest love is what? Spiritual love, yeah. No love can be higher than spiritual love, you know what I mean, family? So I love you so much, and thank you very much to tune in and give me that energy to go live and have a smile on my face same way. I can send some love out, because that is what I can do for now. Yeah, because I don't mind to give you the whole entire world, innit? Yeah, because I know say you will make better this decision than the governments them, innit? Yeah, so I just can send out some love at the moment, you know what I mean, family, and tell family out there come to their reality, you know what I mean, and stop live the fake life, you know. I love you, you love me, we are a happy family, with a great big hug and a kiss after you. And brother, you know, so one love, see there? Yeah, family circle, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so enough love, family, and don't think negative, think positive, you know what I mean? Alright, so there is love, yeah, family? Alright, we make the family them from all over the world take it away, yeah? Alright, so one world, one, I can't find it, innit? One world, one family. What is the German thing? I can't find it, innit? Yeah, the family. I can't find it. It come like it gone. Oh yeah, see there. Alright, love your family. Yeah, family says, oh, I'm far away from being perfect at the moment, innit? But we learned, innit? Remember, so I know but over there, yeah? Over there, up there, yeah. Inbox me. How about?
Remember who you are.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world, me say, you know.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world. One world.
One world. One world.
Every day we wake up and pray for a better day, a better way. Every day.
One world, support the movement.
England. One world. Support the movement.
England, yeah? One world. Support the thing.
England, Trinidad. One world. Support the thing.
UK, Jamaica. One world. Support the thing. One world.
The UK, Ghana. One world. Support the movement. Big stuff happening.
England and Montserrat. One world. Support the movement.
England, Morocco. One world. Support the movement, man.
Jamaica, one world, keep the movement. Jamaica, one world, keep the movement. Jamaica, one world, support the movement.
Alright, one world we say Jamaica, support the thing. Don't leave the thing, big up the thing.
Jamaica supports one world.
One world. Jamaica.
Jamaica, one world, support it.
Ireland, one world, support the movement.
Ireland. One world. Support.
St. Lucia, Martinique. One world, me say, you know. Support the thing. St. Lucie, Martinique. Supportez bagay la. Yon latte. Un seul latte. D'accord? Yes, I. Please force.
Moldova, one world, support the movement.
Moldova, one world, support the movement. Yeah.
Romania, one world, support the team.
Italy,
One world, support the movement.
I'm from Cape Verde. I just want to say one world, support the thing, one world.
Family circle. Hallelujah. And you know, remember we are all our brother keeper or sister keeper. So, you know, knowledge is a wonderful thing, but knowing the earth, it's beautiful. Unity, inbox me.
Kurdistan, one word for the movement.
Afghanistan, studio.
Lithuania, one word, support the woman.
Yeah. Zimbabwe, Lizo, support, one word.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Jamaica represent. One world, support the movement, peace, love, unity. Yeah, Terry said that. Bless up.
Eritrea, one word, support the movement.
Ethiopia, one word, support the movement.
Salam, salam.
Yeah. Salam. Brazil and Jamaica, one word, support the team, yeah. Brazil, Jamaica, é nóis.
Support one word, Polska, Poland. Zmieniamy świat na lepsze.
Croatia, one word, support movement.
Yeah man, one word, support the team. The unity we say, straight.
Albania, one word, support the thing. Shqipëria Madhe, një bashkim në boat, together.
Me Nigeria, hello, from Benin City, the heartbeat of Nigeria, one word, supported. Baba Atokbe is Wawese, Damo, Wawese.
Merhaba, UK, Turkish, one world, support the team.
Algeria, English, and support the movement.
UK, Egypt, support the movement. Assalamu alaikum from Egypt.
One